Hello there. My name is Jason Perkins, and I'll welcome you to another episode in the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. I'm an attorney who specializes in handling Georgia workers' compensation cases. I created this series of videos because I want to provide people who've been hurt at work with helpful information about Georgia's workers' compensation laws and the benefits they should receive under those laws. Today I want to talk to you about new increases in workers' compensation check amounts. So a workers' compensation check amount is the amount that you receive from workers' compensation when you're out of work as a result of your injury, or when you have some permanent partial disability as a result of your injury. So there's recently been a change in the law. The maximum workers' compensation check amount for temporary total disability or permanent partial disability has been increased to $725 a week. The maximum check amount for temporary partial disability has been increased to $483 per week. Temporary total disability is what workers' comp pays you when you're out of work as a result of your injury. Permanent partial disability is what workers' comp pays for permanent impairment from an injury. And temporary partial disability is what workers' comp pays when you're able to return to some sort of work as a result of your injury, but you're earning less money, like you're doing a light-duty job that pays you less. Now, do these increases in maximum workers' compensation check amounts apply to everyone? No, they don't. First, the increase is just an increase in the maximum check amount. The workers' compensation check that you receive is based on your average weekly wage. When you're receiving temporary total disability or permanent partial disability, you should receive 2/3 of your average weekly wage. So let's say your average weekly wage at the time of your injury was $600 per week. 2/3 of that is $400 per week. So the workers' compensation check amount that you will receive, if you're receiving temporary total disability or permanent partial disability, in that example would be $400 a week. You don't receive $725. $725 is just the maximum that you can receive under workers' compensation if you're eligible for it. The other thing that's important to know is that these changes only apply to you if you were injured after they went into effect. They went into effect July 1st of 2022. So if you had an injury that was after July 1st, 2022, then these changes apply to you. If not, then you're dealing with previous versions of the law. Immediately before the change went into effect, the maximum temporary total disability rate was $675 per week. And the maximum temporary partial disability rate was $450 per week. For even older days of injury, the rates weren't even that high. So you don't necessarily get an increase because the law changes, because it only applies to your case if you were injured after the date that the law became effective. Now, is there a way that you can get your workers' compensation check amount increased? Yes, sometimes you can. When that applies, it's usually when the insurance company has calculated the check amount incorrectly. So they've determined the wrong average weekly wage, and because of that, they're paying you the wrong check amount. This happens a fair amount, so it's important to look into and determine whether you're being paid correctly or not, or talk to an attorney and determine whether you are being paid correctly. I hope you found this information about new workers' compensation check amount increases helpful. If you have, please let me know that. One of the best ways you can do that is by liking this video or giving it a thumbs up. If you've got more questions about workers' compensation, please don't hesitate to reach out and get answers to those questions. The best way you can do that is by scheduling a free consultation about your case. If you want to set up a consultation with me, there's two easy ways that you can do that. The first is by calling the phone number on the bottom of the screen, and the other is by reaching out to us to our website, which is www.perkinslawtalk.com. Click on it and submit the free consultation request form, and we'll reach out to you and get a consultation scheduled. I'd like to thank you again for watching this video today, and we'll wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injuries.